The night River took me to his place, he had this song blasting. It was about how love feels. The chorus had heavy drums and a steel guitar and a strong voice proclaiming freedom. Love is strong like a lion and free like an eagle. I held my arms out to the windows of his truck, wind whipping through my hair, and sang along at the top of my lungs. And when he kissed me later in the back of his pickup truck beneath that starlit sky, I felt it. The power being loved brings. The song never seemed so true. Love really did feel like freedom. Until it didn't. I'm not sure when it changed or when the small things turned into big things, but by the time I betrayed his trust, love felt like a cage. Nothing I did seemed to get through to him. He only heard what he wanted to hear. I needed him to understand just how badly he was ruining my life. I needed him to stop. I knew it would hurt him, but I didn't know how much. I didn't mean to hurt him as much as I did. I love wild things, nature, horses. But when it comes right down to it, I don't break the rules. Mom said 11, I'll be home by 11. But I am not a doormat, even when I'm scared. Like lost kind of scared, really scared. I'll think on my own and take calculated risks. Like I did the night we all got lost and I had to go get help in the dark with Lucas. I can get out of this too. I will be free again. Zombies are real. Ovicordyceps camponodi is a fungus that infects ants, takes control of the ant's brain, and makes the ant do certain things, like climb up and permanently attach itself to a leaf until it dies. Knowing stuff like this doesn't make you super popular in high school, but then again, what's new? My family doesn't belong in New Hannah Cove, the small town with the big houses and the privileged high school. We are a family of pretenders. My dad, he's not really an architect. He's a convicted felon who has lived half my life in the county prison. And then there's me, the smart one. Except it's not that I'm really smart, I just know how to study. I don't have time for dating, I'm scared of the dark, and the only person I really trust is Brielle. And that's why it bothers me how River treats her. You wouldn't think the smart kid, the one aiming for title of valedictorian, would be the one to do things like sabotage somebody's grades in an effort to get him kicked off the football team. But then again, you usually don't know much about a pretender. See, Brielle is my best friend, and I'd do anything for her, which is why I've got to put everything I've learned to use right now. But first, I need light. He keeps me without it for days at a time, and I feel my mind going crazy. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. But I'm not alone here. The others are also trapped, and we have a plan. A plan to get out. I don't know if it'll work, but I do know how to pretend. I am a champion. As a sophomore in high school, I'm going to get into D3 as a pole vaulter. I've set records and won multiple awards. That's how he got me interested. It's how he tricked me into coming with him. He promised me I'd get to meet the best pole vaulting coach in the country. Jonathan's got more money than anyone in New Hannah Cove, so of course I believed him. What he doesn't know is that there are more definitions for the word champion than winning first place.
It can also mean defender. I do that too. As one of the only black kids in this place, or this school, it was important to me to raise awareness about the rally. It's why I called Willow out on being shallow. River called me a darky. I was followed around in the store as though expected to steal something. But these are the least of my fears. What I really fear is ending up like Timothy Dunless, the black kid killed by the cops. So I'm defending the other minorities in school, and I'm also defending myself. That's why I'm keeping the secret from my adoptive parents. I'm protecting them. And now this monster's making me protect myself in a new way. Well, I am a champion, I remind myself, and I will not be afraid of a man. So I say, bring it on.
Mom placed in every beauty pageant she ever entered. She showed me how to do the same. The pageant crown seems to be a recurring theme in my life. I was homecoming queen. My parents got me a car and convinced Plankard, a famous singer, to play at my 16th birthday party. It was epic. I am also the writer and editor of Willow's Word, the school newspaper. A charmed life I lead, it's true. But I see everything. I have to, after all, because beauty is kind of like boys, fickle. Without the things, without the beauty, I don't know what would be left. One of my favorite memories is Mom brushing my hair. Would she even want to do that if I weren't a pageant winner? So I make sure to know the inner workings of Covenant High. I know the secrets. They say that boy was bullied, but I know all the things River did. And I'm not sure it was bullying. I guess that's why I'm here. He says it's a place to make the wrongs right. This place, this Radical Redress, is my nightmare. It leaves me screaming into a mirror and wondering, who am I? I don't see them, but I know the other missing girls are here. I've found letters. In the stories I write, there's always a hero who rescues me. But now, in my life story, I'm afraid I have to be my own hero. I'm from the gully. In the house with my real daddy, we don't have water unless I work it from the well. We don't eat much, and my body's a canvas of colors: blue, black, a little green, and some yellow. I was 12 when I used a razor to try and cut the ants that live inside of me out. It didn't work. I've never been to school, so I'm not very smart. I've never had a friend, and I didn't know houses as big as Jonathan's were real. He gives me food, he lets me sleep sometimes in the big house, and he gave me a doll. Her name is Apricot. I take her everywhere with me. She is the one I talk to when I am scared. Jonathan hurts me, but only when I break the rules. He's right, I'd never know how to live by myself, and I should be thankful. I am. But sometimes I still feel the ants. I still have colors on my body, and I'm a little scared that what he really wants is for me to be, well, dead. I've found notes from other girls here, and they say he's doing the same things to them. But they aren't like me. They are smart. So I don't know why he's hurting them too. I've never known how to be free, but I don't want to die. Even if that means I have to do something I've never done before. Fight back.